guys. Okay, so we're back. The blender just stopped, and it's beeping. It says it's beeping, and the display says end on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up. Now it's a little bit warm. You can, if you touch the glass jar, it is warm again. Hi, Anna. So you can see it's actually been cooking the milk a little bit, but then it has this display here, or not display, sorry. It has a little protective things right here, and then it has a helping handle here to help you lift it up off the blender. So so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put this down for a second, scoot it over, and I'm gonna use the net bag that comes with the blender, and then this is just one of our mix and pour container or pitchers. And then you just kind of milk it. Absolutely really good for making baby food. There's a puree setting, and actually I've used the puree setting for, there's a hidden veggie marinara sauce recipe that comes with the cookbook, and you can add veggies into your marinara sauce. So basically you can put in whole raw vegetables and it will cook and puree them, and then you just add your tomatoes at the very end and puree them in, right? So it's still a tomato sauce, but you've got all kinds of vegetables in it, and it's really good. So I know for me and for my family, even my husband, I kind of have to sneak veggies in once in a while, otherwise they won't eat any. And I'm kind of that way too, honestly. So it's really easy, and it's warm to the touch. Yeah. So what's left is just the pureed parts of the oats. And so you can do this with anything you might want to make milk out of, right? So you can do it with almonds, cashews, rice. I made horchata, like the first week we had this. It was delicious. Fresh horchata. I'll be right back. I'm gonna rinse my hands off. And normally I would rinse off the blender as well before I clean it. But right now I'm just gonna clean it for you guys so you can see what it does. So you put that on. I've got 3 cups of water. And then just a squirt of regular soap. Just a drop, actually. You only want a drop or 2. If you do too much, it's gonna get really bubbly and bubble up, and you know, not cause a huge mess. Lots of soap bubbles never really. I mean, unless you're at the bathtub, they're never fun. Okay, so you've got a heated wash setting here, and we just press start, and it's actually gonna heat the water up. So there's a heating element in here. So, and that's when one thing is that you do have a heating element in here, so it's not dishwasher safe, and you can't actually submerge the blender container, this thing right here. You can't actually submerge that in water, so you have to be careful about that. You can still wash it in the sink if you wanted, but this setting is amazing. You can see, I don't think you guys can see it. Let's see. I'll show you a little closer. So you can see how it says right here, that's 109, and there's a little heat icon here. You can see the heated wash here, but that heat right there means that it's heating them up, heating the water or whatever it is that you have in the container. So it's now at 111, and it's gonna keep going up, and it's gonna get hotter. And you can kind of see there's it's starting to bubble a little bit. I've never actually watched this. I just kind of set it and go. We go eat dinner, we go do whatever we want to do or we have to do. So I didn't realize it bubbled. So it's getting like kind of boiling. So you can see now it's at 122. So once it gets to a certain temperature, it's gonna continue to blend and do more with it. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit more of the cooking guide here. So with the milk, so here's the horchata recipe I mentioned earlier. Make your own fresh horchata from raw ingredients, uncooked white rice, and water and cinnamon and vanilla and sweetened condensed milk. It's actually really delicious. So some of the other alternative milk recipes that come with the blender, you got almond milk, cashew milk, coconut milk, and then a combination, so it helps you figure out what might be really good for you, what you might enjoy the most. Macadamia milk, oat milk, and rice milk. And everything except for the oat milk and rice milk is soaked for a minimum of 4 hours. So you don't actually have to soak it overnight if you don't want to. I know a lot of times milks will want you to do that. I'm gonna move away a little bit so you guys can, actually, we'll go back over here, I'll show you guys. Okay, so you can see it went up to 142. Blending this, the icon there means that it is scalding, so it's gonna do, so it's just warning you, right? It's a safety feature. Pampered Chef's really good about safety features. So there's a warning there, and it tells you how long it has to blend. So it's gonna blend, and then it's gonna stop blending, and it's gonna readjust, and that's the soap you see in there, the white part, the foam. Okay, what else do we have in here? Different smoothie settings, different smoothie goals, recipes, a sweet potato soup recipe. Sweet potato soup. So you actually put in raw sweet potatoes, raw ingredients, and the machine will cook them for you. Lots of some other soup, some hummus recipes. You can grind your own wheat. So if you have wheat berries, you can grind them into flour. I'm gonna try this a little bit later and do it with some coffee beans. I have not done that yet, but it's on my list of to-do things while the family's out on this holiday. Steve's taking the kids to Home Depot of all places. Can you imagine? Okay, so another thing that I've made is fresh peanut butter. Delicious. 3 cups of peanuts in the blender, grind setting, set it and go. Forget it, literally. And then it makes peanut butter, and it's delicious. But you can also do sunflower seed butter, super seed butter, cashew butter, almond butter, whatever your heart desires. You can do a mixture. You can do cookie butter. What else is in here? There's a roasted red pepper and walnut dip. I haven't tried that yet, but I hear it's amazing. Oh, I've seen some coconut or some caramel recipes. So fresh homemade caramel, some butternut squash. There's let's see what else. The heated puree setting. I told Anna about that a minute ago. I mentioned it. So there's a beet puree, recipes for broccoli, carrot, cauliflower, parsnip, and sweet potato purees. So you have all kinds of different purees that you can do. And honestly, you could do anything, right? So you can do mashed potatoes in this if you wanted some extra smooth almond mashed potatoes. It would be delicious. Here's that hidden veggie marinara pasta. Let's see, so you're gonna put those ingredients in there, and they're raw, and then they cook, and they're delicious. and you're doing it from scratch at home. Made at home is the slogan for this fall. Some different sauces. Oh, I made gravy in this the other day. It was amazing. Steve and I both were, like every few minutes while we're eating dinner, we're like, oh, this is really good. This is really good. Neither one of us like gravy, like on a regular basis. I don't make gravy at home usually, unless it's like Thanksgiving or Christmas and we have a turkey. But I had a frozen chicken so I put that in the quick cooker, which is another awesome thing, right? So I put a whole frozen chicken in the quick cooker, set it for 40 minutes, forgot about it, went and played with the kid. 2 hours later, it came back and it was done. It was delicious, falling off the bone. So I used what was in the pot to make this gravy, and it was phenomenal. Okay, so, and then I made a roux in the microwave, just flour and butter, and just melted it together and mixed it together, and there's your roux. It took like a minute, and it was delicious. It was so good. You guys, if you're looking to make stuff at home, this is such an awesome tool for you to have. Nacho cheese sauce. I think I also made this one. I think it's time to make it again. Okay, and then your jams. Your jams and your nice cream. Does anybody know about nice cream? So it's like your milkshakes, right? Or ice cream, which these also do, right? Milkshakes. And this also does for your frozen strawberry daiquiris and pina coladas. There's recipes for all those things. But nice cream is typically like frozen fruit blended really fast, and it looks like, it looks like ice cream. So it has that consistency of ice cream, and it's really good. It's sweet, like ice cream would be, or frozen fruit would be. But there's recipes for all these jams in here. So we got strawberry, blueberry, low sugar strawberry, Concord grape. Concord grape I made actually, and it was really delicious. It's just 1 cup of Concord juice and some sugar and your pectin, and it's delicious. It's really good. Sorry, I keep saying that word a lot, but it's really good. Okay, so you can see our blender is done. It's cleaned it here, and I might need to rinse it a little bit. So that's why I rinse it off a little bit. You can see that there's some stuff in the lid, right? So it can't get to those places really that easily. So that's why I always rinse it. So I will take this hot scalding water over to the sink. See, you can see how it's steaming a little bit. Anyways, so I'll take it over there, and I'll just kind of do a final little rinse off. Just take a rag and wipe it down a little bit. And you got hot soapy water. Why not use it for the rest of it, right? Just make sure it's all clean. But it's clean. The blades are all clean. You don't have to worry about a whole ton of cleaning. Anyways, I love this machine. So if you guys have any questions, comment below or message me. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.